smash. He did the mash. It caught on in a flash. He did the mash. He did the monster from my laboratory in the castle east to the master bedroom where the vampires feast. The ghouls all came from their humble abode to get her.
Welcome to the hottest movie review on the internet today, the A-List Review. I am your host, Wes Troop, and we are only a few days away from Halloween, so the horror mania continues. Ha 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 ha! Yesterday I reviewed the classic Rocky Horror Picture Show, and today I'm going to review a controversial new horror film called The Human Centipede. Oh, ha, 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 ha. With the Redbox case. Thanks, Redbox. Give me some money for promotion. So anyway, The Human Centipede, parenthesis, the first sequence, end parenthesis. So I suppose that means there's going to be another one. They're telling that before we even watch the movie. Good God in heaven. Okay, so a mad scientist named Dr. Heiter, by the way, this takes place in Germany. Oh, those crazy Germans. Wait a minute, I'm half German. What am I saying? Alright, anyway. Dieter Laser. I guess that's how you say his name. I don't know. It plays Dr. Heiter, the mad scientist who kidnaps and conducts vicious, and I mean vicious, operations on three tourists to form them into his new pet, a human centipede. Wow, I would have never guessed that for the title. And this is done. This might be a little bit too graphic for you little kiddies out there. He's gonna stitch their mouths so they look like the Joker. Let's pray you know what that looks like. He's gonna stitch their mouths, pull their teeth out, and drill a hole right here, and connect them from mouth, as he says, to anus. Or butthole. So that's all good and stuff. If that turns you on, you know, whatever. Tossing salads all day long. Why not? The other cast includes Ashley C. Williams as Lindsay. Ashley C. Williams is hot. Maybe next year for the Babe of the Year contest. Maybe, maybe not. Ashlyn Yenny plays Jenny. And these two play ditzy American girls who are tourists who turn to Dr. Heiter in their time of need when they get a flat tire. Sounds familiar. Sounds like the movie I just did yesterday, except with with people eating out of each other's asses. Well, there was some of that in Rocky Horror too, I suppose. And another person in the cast is, oh Lord, here we go, Ikihiro Kitamura. Actually, that didn't sound too bad. Ikihiro Kitamura plays Katsuro, the third victim / experiment boy. That's what I call him, experiment boy. When this film was first released, it was a limited release. Of course, it wasn't in mainstream theater. It had a really big hype going toward it. It was, oh my god, did you see the preview for the frickin' Human Centipede? It looks like the weirdest, scariest thing ever. You know, people were saying, oh god, it's one of the scariest movies ever. You know, I talked to two people that said that to me, and they were really freaked out by the trailer. And guy at Cash Converters, what's up? So you know, I sit down to watch it and prepare to be scared, and I was not scared at all. It's not scary, it's just weird and strange and somewhat disturbing. Unless you're into that kind of thing. It's one of those movies where you're like, what the hell? You know what? If you're intrigued, you know, watch it. It is what it. But anyway, like I was saying, it had all this hype to it, and it could have been okay. I think they could have, if they went a different way. I'm not sure what other way they would have went with it, but because it is what it is. But to me, it didn't live up to the hype. You know, I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna be great. You know, every time I went to the Redbox for the last 2-3 weeks, it was out, and I checked like maybe couple times a week at least, every time it was out. And I'm like, oh wow, it's got to be good that it's never there. And I just didn't think it lived up to the hype. You know, people put it on a pedestal like that high, and it was like, so I thought the cast was okay. But they're roles that what I like to call anybody can do roles. So you could be middle girl in the Centipede, because all you got to do is go. That was like the lines. All it was crying for like an hour. So that got annoying pretty fast. But you know, whatever. According to this film, it is 100% medically accurate, which makes you wonder about the guy who wrote this shit. All in all, I think it's just a weird film that makes you think after you're done watching it, you're like, what the hell did I just watch? What was that? You know? That kind of thing. Like, that was one of the weirdest things I've ever seen in my life. I will give you that. It's a strange, strange movie. There is a sequel in the works, Human Centipede Full Sequence. I've heard it's going to be a prequel, which would make more sense than a sequel, because after you've watched this movie, I'm not sure how a sequel would be possible, but I don't know how they're going to do it, and if anyone will go see it who's seen this first one. I guess I would view it just to see what the hell happens. I don't know. Like I said before, I'm not sure how they're going to pull it off. So, therefore, the A-list gives the film the Human Centipede First Sequence the rating of meh. You know, I didn't hate it. It wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen, but it was just strange. I don't know if I didn't really enjoy it. That would sort of be sick to say, but you know, I don't know. It's just weird. A lot of people, if you've seen it, I'm sure you can agree with me. It's a strange, strange film. So I don't know if I liked it, if I didn't like it. I don't know. So it's a meh. It's okay. You know, if you want to see the hype for yourself, Goldberg, you're nothing but hype. You know, that kind of thing. You know, be my guest. Rent it. Check it out to see what you're missing. But it's pretty much what I told you. Mouth to anus for an hour and a half. It's interesting, but I don't know. Like I said before, I think they should have done some other stuff with it. But what can you do? It's done. So, till the next time I see you all, till then, with another Horror Mania review, Troop out.